This is the demo of the upcoming changes for the group subgroup stuff that I've been working on. This adds the ability to associate multiple subgroups to an athlete. So let me show you some of the changes that I have coming up. So first of all, you notice that the athletes is no longer under the settings tab. I took it off of there and I added the icon down here on the main tab to go and see the athletes. So right now I have two groups set up, a gold group and a silver group, and you can see that that each athlete is associated with one or more subgroups. I can actually go in and change this. So if I go and edit an athlete, you can see how easy it is to add them to multiple subgroups. Or if I don't want any subgroups, I can just uncheck everything. And now they're out of the subgroups completely. And same way on adding athletes. So if I add an athlete, I can select the subgroups, select the group, and then type in the name and enter just like we had before. So how does this affect workouts and really the attendance features, what's affected the most by this? So let me go back to workouts here. And I have a couple of workouts set up, so I'm just going to run through those. So here we have a workout that has no group or subgroup. And if I click on this, what I'm going to get is every swimmer in the system, no matter what group they're in. So by default, if your workout is not associated with a group or a subgroup, you get everybody. Okay, so if I go and add, let's look at this, the gold group. Okay, so click on that one. This workout's associated with the gold group, and as you'd expect, if I click on that attendance setting, I get all of the gold swimmers. Now, there's a new option down at the bottom here to add an athlete. So let's say somebody is swimming up with the gold group that's not normally there. Click Add Athlete. I have Fred Flintstone from the silver group, and I'm just going to select Fred and hit the Done button here. And now Fred's in my attendance list. And I can set the attendance on and save that. And now we have that attendance record set for Fred. One of the other benefits that we get in addition to the Add Athlete is that if you have an attendance list and you see that a swimmer is not in that group anymore or whatever, and you don't really want to mark them absent or choose one of these options, excused, you can actually delete them from the attendance list for that day if you want. So there's a couple of new features with the Add Athlete and the ability to delete. You couldn't delete things from this list before. So that's the group itself. If it's associated with a group and not a subgroup, you can have it associated. You can have a workout associated with no group, but a subgroup. And if I click on attendance there, now I'm going to see a list of all athletes that are in a subgroup of distance. So you see, oop, that's not working right. I have to fill in the check marks on that. But these are all swimmers that have distance as a subgroup there. Now, let's see if we go back to the other one. We have group and subgroup. So if I wanted only gold distance swimmers, I come over here and see that I have 4 gold distance swimmers. So if I click on this workout here, I go to attendance, it shows me, oh, this attendance was taken already because I have one that was at 100%. So anytime once you've taken attendance, it will pull in that attendance list whatever you've set. So if you added or removed swimmers from the subgroup, you'd have to add them manually. I'm just going to go and delete all these records and save this. And essentially what that's going to do is it's going to delete all the attendance records for this workout. And in doing so, if I wanted to go and take attendance again, since there are no attendance records that have already been taken, it will pull up the list that I expected, which is the gold distance group, Jane, John, Pete, and Jane. So that's with the group and subgroup. And then if there's no swimmers in the group, so like here we have the bronze group, a workout associated with the bronze group, I don't have any bronze swimmers, it actually will now bring up attendance because we can add an athlete manually. So I go through and maybe I'm just going to have these two swimmers and add them in, and there they are now in the attendance for this group. So hopefully that shows how the attendance and all works with the multiple subgroups. One thing I had asked about was whether or not a workout should be associated with multiple subgroups. And to keep things simple, I decided to keep the workout associated with a group and a single subgroup. But let me know how that is. It's actually be quite complicated to make it multiple subgroups and then figure out all that attendance stuff. So hopefully this will work for you. And you can find ways of setting up your groups and subgroups to make this work for you. So that is the quick demo. Hopefully you find that useful, and give me your feedback. If you're in the workout beta group and you'd like to get your hands on this upgrade a little sooner, I still have some testing I want to do, but if you'd like it coming up soon, let me know and I'll try to get it out to you as quick as I can. Thanks, and we'll talk to you later.